RJ Barrett, who will be a very high pick in the draft in a couple of weeks, has scheduled a visit to New York next week to visit the Knicks. Many anticipate he'll go number 3 overall to the Knicks. Barrett was on First Take yesterday with Stephen A. Smith. Here was a bit of that conversation.
Why should New Yorkers, what is it about you, your game, what you bring it to the next level that New Yorkers should look forward to?
Biggest thing is my confidence. I'm built for this. I've been working since I was young. So I'm not really worried.
What do you think? You know him, obviously, Duke guy, all the rest of that. Is he really built for New York?
I think he's built to handle the media. I think he'll always say the right thing. He'll play that game. I think the pressure is going to be immense, but the one thing I've seen him have immense pressure. Now, it's not going to be the same, Greeny, but playing in the likes with Zion Williamson this year, like, let's not forget, a year and a half ago, he was the presumptive #1 pick in the draft. Hands down, that was not even questioned. Zion Williamson comes in to share the spotlight with a guy like Zion, to answer all the questions correctly. I think he showed everybody up until this given point that he is built to handle that.
Well, I think his personality might be as such that he can handle that, but ultimately the only way you handle the New York media is to play and to play well, right? If he can go out there and play basketball and dominate at a level that people believe that he can achieve, then, oh, yeah, that's great. But if he just comes in and is a good player or even just a very good player, if he's going to come to New York, they're going to expect him to be great, not just very good.
I think fans need to be realistic, though.
But they're also not going to be.
But you have,
I think you need to be realistic that the fans won't be realistic.
Okay, I get that.
Okay.
But like, what have the Knicks done? So here's my thing, right?
Why are you yelling at me?
Because I always yell at you. RJ's not going to be the savior. RJ Barrett is not the savior for New York Knicks basketball. Neither was Zion Williamson. He's a great building piece to have on a franchise, but you also need other pieces around RJ Barrett to be good.
Here's what I will say. You asked the right question. What have the New York Knicks done? Here's what they've done. They have convinced their fan base first that they were going to get Zion, even though everyone paying attention knew they only had a 14% chance of that.
Didn't happen.
And then they have convinced their fan base they're getting Kevin Durant. And I'm telling you right now, the day Kevin Durant signs either in Golden State or in Brooklyn or with the Clippers or anywhere besides the Knicks, the fans are going to turn on the Knicks. And RJ Barrett will be collateral damage of that anger.
That's fair point.
Not fair to him
you can
in the slightest.
But you shouldn't turn on the one player that's actually trying
I
to
get that, but he's the one standing out there in a uniform. You can't say anything to James Dolan or he has you evicted from the building.
I love when you get this way.
Let me just say this. That's going to be really, really sad for RJ Barrett, who is an incredible player and a wonderful young man and has a chance to really be a star in the NBA. So I will be personally upset as not a Knicks fan, but just a fan of RJ Barrett.
And
he doesn't deserve that.
And that brings us back to the point of the only way that it works is if he turns into a great player. If he's a great player, all will be forgiven.
But is he going to be able to do that by himself?
Well, no, yes, he can. Yeah, he can.
You're
talking about the number. You're talking about the potential #1, #2 pick in the draft. You're typically drafting at that spot a guy that should be a perennial all-star.
So he has to have a Luka Doncic type of year in order for Knicks fans.
Not just rookie year, but he's got to be a guy that looks like a multi.
He needs to have a Luka
I
Doncic.
think it is going to be he's walking into a situation through no fault of his own that is going to be very challenging. And yes, obviously, his talent will win out. If he is a great player, eventually that will all be fine. But if they draft him 3 and don't add a really significant free agent, the Knicks are going to be really bad again, no matter how good he is. And you know this town, that is going to go over very, if KD and Kyrie are playing over there, that's going to go over very badly.